Pakistan occupied Kashmir and should join that part to India only.
I don't know why you all feel that there is a change. That area of Jammu and Kashmir that was occupied in 1948 as a result of aggression from Pakistan side, ultimately the matter went to the UN, kind courtesy the Prime Minister of that time, ably advised by the Viceroy who continued, and in UN a ceasefire was declared and people stayed where they were, and a ceasefire line was designated, and Karachi Agreement of 1949 came into effect. So since both the sides had signed it, they had to adhere to this ceasefire line, and that is why the area that was occupied by Pakistan, we call it POK occupied Kashmir. Now, it continued like this. There was a UN military observers group which used to man and report to the UN about any violations and investigate any violations. 1965, Pakistan again carried out an aggression. This time we occupied certain portions of area on the other side of ceasefire line. However, Tashkent agreement that was signed after the war resulted in status quo ante of restoration of the ceasefire line in Jammu and Kashmir. You know the consequences of that. Ultimately, Shastriji, probably because of that shock, he had a heart attack and he died there in Tashkent. 1971, when war broke out again, certain areas again were taken by us. But this time we said we do not adhere to this ceasefire line. This line will be called as Line of Control, LC.
Right.
Aim was to delink it from the Karachi Agreement, CFL. So whatever we occupied, we have kept it. And when the need comes, many things can be done. But my feeling is that you will find that the way things are going on in Pakistan, the way the various forces have been set in Pakistan against their own people, against the army, against the politicians. You know, there's a great amount of churning that is taking place, and people will realize the futility. And my feeling is a very strong feeling that this area which was taken by force by Pakistan and then it became semi-permanent because of involvement of the UN will ultimately come back on its own to us.
Okay. Sir, also in the wing from the RSS is taking out the Yatra all over India on the 1st October to bring back Pakistan occupied Kashmir to join the Pakistan Kashmir formally with the India.
It is joined. There is nothing which is not joined. It is part of India, except that it is separated by a line of control between the two parts of the country. And as I said, this line one day is going to disappear. Okay. So I'm sure Indiresh ji is trying to bring in awareness amongst the people, which is a good thing.